Wow, what a player we've got in Max Dowman. We are producing some great Hale End products. But before that, I'm just going to go into the match reaction from the game against AC Milan, Singapore this afternoon. Arsenal won the game 1-0. Should have really been more if we had a striker, but we've got one coming. If you watch my last video, you will see that. Well, we needed Victor Gyökeres because Kai Havertz wasn't he huffed and puffed, he worked hard, some bits of through balls and stuff like that, but when we're going to score goals, we really need a prolific goal scorer, not just rely on the wide players, in particular Saka. Right, I predicted the starting lineup, thought it was going to be a bit of a mishmash. Got a few players right, got a few players wrong that have started. They went with, Mikel Arteta went with David Raya in goal, Benjamin White, William Saliba, Ricardo Calafiori, Zinchenko playing at left back. Norgard made his debut, so he was holding the midfield. Brilliant game, I thought, nice and tidy. Ethan Nwaneri and Rice in the three in midfield, and Saka, Kai Havertz and Martinelli. Right, Ethan Nwaneri, superb. The biggest danger, along with Saka down the right, and Ethan right next to him. But playing all over, more like a number 10. He was on the left, he was on the right. Great shot. Christian Norgard found him with a ball. His first touch was immense, and he had a shot from outside the box, and their young goalkeeper, I think their second goalkeeper, made a great save. He had a great game, otherwise it could have been more. So like I said, Saka and Ethan Nwaneri, Norgard had a good game. They threatened a little bit. Leao tried to outrun Saliba, but Saliba got up with him, and then it went out for a goal kick where Leao thought it should have been a corner. But we defended reasonably well in the first half. It was 0-0 in the first half, and then at half time, many changes. Trossard come on for Martinelli. Zubimendi come on for Norgard. Zubimendi, another debutant. He was absolutely superb. He goes probably under the radar, but his first touch, his balls, all different kind of passing range, and you can see why we got him, why we wanted him, and why Real Madrid wanted him, Liverpool wanted him last season, and he commanded. All you can say is he didn't look like he was playing last season. Fell straight into the role, and he's going to be a good player for us. He can go forward. He's at the base, but him and Rice can swap. There was a lot of players that were in and out. What I did notice that Leandro Trossard, much more dangerous than Martinelli when Trossard come on for him at half time. And we got the goal, 50-something minute, and it was Trossard on the left. Laid it back to Kivior on his left foot. Curled it. Lovely cross to Bukayo Saka, who was on the far post, and he knocked it in with a kind of difficult finish, but he did well to do that. Then Saka come off, another load of changes, and Max Dowman replaced him on the right-hand side. And I thought, where's he going to play? And then Odegaard come on for Waneri, loads of changes, Marino. But there was two 15-year-olds, one at centre-back, and Max Dowman, who were playing the majority of the second half. And Max Dowman, you could see he's a talent. He's 15 years of age, and what a talent. What we're producing at this age. I know he plays up at the, he's only 15, school holidays now, and what his touch, his shooting, you can just see he's a real talent that can play as a Saka backup or Odegaard. I think he could play anywhere across the midfield, and his football intelligence at such a young age was absolutely remarkable. We have got a talented player on our hands. He needs to Mikel Arteta, what he did with Ethan Waneri. He will get games in the senior team, but do not rush him. We do not need to rush him, but he will train with the first team like he has been for a bit last season. And if he trains well, he's just a boy. He's got to get the man's body. That's what I noticed about Ethan Waneri. He looks like a solid man now, and even though he came on the scene at 15 when Arteta gave him his debut against Brentford, but we got to look after Max Dowman. Josh Nichols at right back, come on for Ben White. Solid game. Really impressed with him. Impressed with the 15-year-old centre back Solomon, and he real confidence. But Odegaard did well in the midfield, but didn't have his shooting boots on. So it ended up, like I said, 1-0. And then we won. We won a trophy. And I think it's called the Singapore Trinity Trophy. But Kepa, because they do a penalties thing, it doesn't affect the result or anything, just for a bit of entertainment, I think. I remember them doing it in America. And we actually lost in the end on the penalty shootout. Kepa saved 3. But the sub goalie that actually saved in normal time a really good header from Marino, looked like it was going in, but he had a really good game, and I think he saved 4, I think. And so both the goalkeepers, the second choice goalkeepers, saved the penalties, and they ended up winning a long drawn out shootout. Odegaard missed. Solomon, poor youngster, 15-year-old, hit it over the bar. Max Dowman took a penalty. Reece Nelson missed. Good save by the goalkeeper. But then result, we won. As I said, 1-0. We got our hands on a trophy. Say what you want about that, but that's just my match reaction. And the players, Max Dowman, but in the first half, Ethan Waneri, Norgard, and Trossard had a good game. Some good shots. Martinelli didn't really. Kai Havertz, as I said, huffed and puffed. But we move on. We've got Newcastle, and that'll be a tougher tests, but I just want to say a word for Max Dowman. We have a player. Till next time, Gooners. Peace out. Up the Arsenal. I am out of here.